On the drive to my son's place, I casually mentioned that I'd like to stay for the night and leave first thing in the morning. The words were barely out of my mouth when my son, Lucas Carter, his face fell. Mom, the house is a real mess. You should probably just get a hotel. I frowned. Your own mother can't stay for one night? My wife doesn't like having anyone stay over. Then I'll call her and explain. When she answered, Scarlett Reed's voice was filled with impatience, but she finally, reluctantly, agreed. I knew she wasn't happy about it, so the next time I went to visit, I made a point of buying her a gold bracelet, hoping to smooth things over. But when I got to the front door, I saw a note taped to it. The words on it stung my eyes. Crazy old women and dogs not allowed. I stood at the door, staring at that note, my whole body trembling uncontrollably. It all made sense. No wonder she hadn't answered her phone on my way over. I had wanted to tell her about the gold bracelet I'd bought, hoping we could make peace. I'd sensed it the last time I stayed over. Even though Scarlett didn't blow up at me, the disgust and resentment in her eyes were impossible to miss. I didn't want to be the cause of a fight between them, and I certainly didn't want Lucas to be caught in the middle. That's why I thought a gift might placate her and resolve the tension, but she never picked up her phone. I started to suspect she'd blocked my number after that last visit. Lucas must have seen the look on my face because he quickly pushed the door open. Mom, come on in and sit down. I walked in without a word. As soon as I sat down, he brought me a glass of water. Mom, did you book your hotel for tonight? I did, I replied flatly. The moment the words left my mouth, I saw a look of pure relief wash over his face and his smile brightened. Oh, good. I was worried you wouldn't have time to sort it out on such short notice. Not long after, Scarlett came home from work. The moment she walked in and saw me, a flicker of discomfort crossed her face. Probably only because I was her mother-in-law, she hesitated for a second before managing a strained smile. Mom, you're here again? Before I could finish, Lucas rushed out of the kitchen, cutting me off. Honey, Mom's just stopping by on her way up north for a trip. She's leaving right after dinner. Hearing leaving right after dinner, the tight knot in Scarlett's brow instantly relaxed. Oh, okay. I'll come help you in the kitchen. Thanks, honey. They went into the kitchen together. Less than a minute later, Scarlett's voice came through the wall, sharp and cold, as if she intended for me to overhear. Lucas, this is the last time. Your mother is getting old and senile, but have you forgotten too? Hearing her accuse me of being senile, the hand holding my water glass trembled violently. Ever since my son married her, I've bent over backwards, trying my best to give the young couple their space. The house they live in now, I paid for it in full, all $2.7 million of it. I even bought them a BMW. And what about me? I've become a homeless old woman, just drifting from one place to the next, day after day. Everyone else envies me, thinking I get to travel all year long. If only they knew that all I truly want is to have my family together, to help with the grandkids and the house, to just enjoy being a grandmother. But Scarlett's one condition before the wedding was that she would absolutely not live with her in-laws. When my son told me, I agreed for the sake of his happiness. I just never imagined she would resent me this much. For me to occasionally stay for a single night, even that was an unbearable burden to her. Scarlett let out a harsh, cold laugh. She just can't accept that her precious little boy listens to another woman now. Your dad died young, and it was just the two of you for all those years. She's gotten used to having you tied to her apron strings. We just got married, and she's already coming all this way to stay over. It's obvious she's doing it on purpose. She has zero respect for my boundaries. Honey, Mom isn't like that. Lucas, whose side are you on? Yours, of course. Always yours. Then stop making excuses for her. But I'm really angry right now. If you dare say one more thing to defend her, you can sleep in the bathroom tonight. The conversation stopped cold. My son didn't dare say another word. A few minutes later, they came out of the kitchen with the food. Scarlett was smiling sweetly as she poured me half a glass of wine. Mom, Lucas told me you have to leave tonight. That's such a shame. I was hoping we could spend more time together. I don't normally drink, but I'll join you for a